We live.
Okay.
All right, Shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites. First and foremost, we give our praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the brothers teaching truth and sincerity. Shalom to the elect. 1/3, to the few sisters that listen. Put it at the title. As y'all can see, we ain't vote. We non-voters. We vote for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Well, it's not even a choice.
It's not a choice.
He's come, whether we're all of the elect or not. That's all up to him. Or whether it's all about the will of the Heavenly Father, and the will of the Heavenly Father is he's going to return, and he's going to reign on his earth. All right, and the 144,000, the election, the 1/3. The 144,000 is going to be the governing body. All right, and no one's going to vote for that shit. All right, so it's not no one's going to vote for that prophecy to come to pass. All right, it's going to be because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's all about that dictatorship. All right, about what they call, I believe the term is called monarchy. Or when there's a king, all right, and his kingly lineage, all right, is the ruling class. First, someone can get all right, Matthew chapter 1, start at 1.
This is Matthew 1:1. Says the book of the generations of Yahushua HaMashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham.
All right, so as far as as far as our heritage, what's going to happen is, even with our kings, all right, the rulership of, someone hold Genesis 49, where it says the scepter shall not depart from Judah. All right, but what's going to happen is, the tribe of Judah, through the lineage of David, right, that's always been, the ruling class, the governing body. All right, neither Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton are part of that lineage. All right, first and foremost, a woman's not supposed to rule over you. All right, neither a heathen. All right, from what we see in the spirit on both of them, they're both Edomites. All right, and they're both wicked. There's even it only takes one reason why we shouldn't vote for someone. That means to vouch for them. All right, there's no reason. All we need is one reason, not to vouch for either one. All right, because scripture say a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump anyway. But someone get that Matthew chapter 1.
Shall I keep going on it?
Yeah.
So you said Matthew chapter 1?
No, but actually, yeah, because you already made that point, because Yahweh Shai, right, the Messiah, he's from the root and offspring of King David. All right, so that's why the Heavenly Father, that's one of the reasons why the Heavenly Father chose him to be to rule this earth. Okay.
It's Genesis 49:10. Says the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and to him shall the gathering of the people be.
All right, so that's all about prophecy. All right, up here we deal with prophecy. We're spiritual and not carnal. All right, and voting itself is a that's a carnal thing, and right, that's not it's not the solution to our people's problems. All right, even though I know me personally, all right, and or even all the Akim that are in any camp that teaches the doctrine of right, one of their aspects of the doctrine is not voting, or which is right, you're not going off if you're telling your congregation not to vote and that it's wicked. All right, but we catch a lot of flack from the older generation, because as far as the curses, they caught more hell. All right, they may have been harassed on a larger scale. They had to deal with segregation and all that. All right, but as far as working with this system, all right, someone can get Ecclesiasticus 12, never trust thine enemy. All right, but as far as making deals and negotiations with the enemy, all right, that's not the solution to our problem. All right, and it's a spiritual problem because like we're under curses. All right, so first I'm going to get all right, just a basic scripture, Deuteronomy 28 and 58. All right, yeah, I'm going to get it. All right, 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. All right, that word buy like goes to like redeem. All right, you're not going to have any type of redeemer or savior except for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, not Malcolm X, not Martin Luther King, all right, not Barack Obama, or any of these like puppets or like false like revolutionaries. So yeah, before anyone gets any scriptures, I'm gonna get going to Acts chapter 5. Yeah, Acts chapter 5 and 35. So I'm gonna go to so I'm gonna get to point 5 and 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. All right, and as far as like voting, infiltrating the system, all right, or armed insurrections, all right, like all these like movements and everything, all right, these are all things of men, all right, so it's not going to work because back then you had like the different the sect of the zealots, or the Sicarii, all right, they're all about that that armed like insurrection, all right, trying to overthrow the Romans that way. All right, then you had like other like other Israelites that were they were like sellouts and all that, but they're like call them like the Judas Proselytes or whatever, like trying to have positions of office, like make negotiations, all right, like be friends. That even goes back to like the Maccabees and all that, like even like forsaking the Lord, right? In order to you think like if you like forsake the Lord in the context of the way we do things, right? You think that's gonna right, and then like do things the way that Esau does, and you think that's right, that's gonna you're gonna have that protective hedge, all right. But the thing is right, the only like at a certain point, like like you. And it even shows you like once Esau's like has no more use for you, all right, then you're back up shit's creek basically. Like he has no problem like fucking you over, all right, and then you can't run back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai because like you already forsook him and he's gonna forsake you.
It's Sirach 12 and 13. It says, "Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?"
Okay, so suck it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now see, I just wanted to just get a few things on like this article. All right, it's called like why I am not voting in this election, why you shouldn't either, but why I will defend the right of Black and other oppressed people to vote. All right, and that that goes off of whatever, like 2/3 are gonna go to the polls or whatever, right, by this guy named like Carl Dix, like he's part of like the Revolutionary Communist Party and all that. All right, but it says I am not voting in this election. First off, why the hell should I? Why should anybody who wants to end oppression vote? This system is responsible for horrors here and all over the world, from refugees dying trying to escape imperialist wars to people gunned down by police in the streets right here. All right, and then let's see, I'm going to skip. All right, voting is set up by that system that endorses that system. It's like if during slavery, they had let people vote for which slave master they wanted to be owned by. Not only would you still be a slave, but then they'd use the fact that you voted for one of the slave masters to say, see, slavery is not so bad. And by participating in choosing between slave masters, you're agreeing with that. All right. we don't need a better form of slavery. We need a whole new world. All right, and then there's Second Peter, where it says like chapter 3, where we look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein righteousness dwell. All right, but this also goes back to all right, that precept in like never trust thine enemy. Who shall, all right, because you're all right, by participating in right, that type of like process, like that's a Greco-Roman process anyway. All right, because like when right, the Heavenly Father set up, like King David, like that was through the Spirit. Like he was just like, this is how I set it up from the beginning, and this is how it's gonna be. All right, not anybody like sorry, and then the people of Israel, like
10, 3 and 10.
yeah. There's no scripture saying then the people of Israel formed lines by tribes and then like voted or whatever. It was like the Lord was just like even with like the prophets, he was just like, hey, you're gonna preach the word whether you like it or not.
It's Deuteronomy 17:14. It says, "When thou art come unto the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee, and shalt possess it, and shalt dwell therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Most High thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother."
All right, so perfect. All right, and if you heard a little bit like like the scripture said, all right, someone who the Most High like chose from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and also that's going to be a fellow countryman, a fellow Israelite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are Edomites. All right, the worst of the heathen. All right, even like you weren't even supposed to like vote for Barack Obama. All right, because he's a Hamite.
Mm-hmm.
Let's read that quick precept. This is Psalms 118, verse 8 and 9. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. So yeah, these people, they put their confidence in their oppressors, who's just a man, and these wicked ass people. So they are enemies too. So why the fuck would you trust them?
Yeah, even if like let's say like someone like even Jesse Jackson, he ran for president like back in the 80s, like like, and then you might ask like, what if someone like TD Jakes, or maybe someone from time to time people from like the Northern Kingdom run for office. I think someone from the Northern, I don't remember, might have been Ephraim or Issachar. I think he was up in the mix as far as like the Republican ticket. All right, but guess what? Like right, even if they're an Israelite, that doesn't necessarily mean that the Lord's dealing with them. All right, because they also have to like if you look in like the book of Chronicles and Kings, like just like time, like you'll just like one king after another. Like King so and so was wicked in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. He did wickedness. He didn't follow after the righteousness of his father, and then the Lord like jacked him up. All right, so you have to also take that into consideration. All right, because all right, even with that even goes with like all the camps. Like let's say if you like you want to deal with like Zabak or Nate or Alizé or what have you. All right, just take into account like right, it's been shown through the apostles of GMS that they're wicked. All right, if you follow them, then you're going to be like destroyed. So you also have to take into account like the Israelites that you follow.
So Isaiah 31:1, it says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord."
All right, so all right, and this is modern day Egypt. All right, if you're going down to like Egypt for help, of course, like we use the world as like to not abuse it. Like we know that like going out on the highways and byways, that's exercising the right to like peaceably assemble, all right, and express like grievances or whatever. we know, well, there might be like certain situations, like even like Paul did it, like, he was like, is it lawful for a Roman to, like be in prison like this and all that? It's like, he didn't even get, put to death like, someone who wasn't Roman. That's why he got beheaded instead of crucified, all right, because of his citizenship. But at a certain point, like when they make a move to like try to like cast us in prison and all that, that's when all that's gonna, martial law and that, all that's gonna be out of the window at one point. All right, but we need to have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, instead of like this system.
Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, so, all right. I'm gonna jump to verse 3. This says, this Isaiah 31:3. It says, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. When the Most High shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together.
It's another thing. If you do, like, and that's all, or as far as like, because like the word like vote, or it means to, it goes back to the etymology of as far as like vouching for someone, or just saying like, I know him, like he's good people, like I trust him, like, and I think, it's kind of like, like being someone's like reference for like on a job application or whatever. All right, but I guess both of these candidates are like are wicked, like we said before. Like Donald Trump, like he's putting hell on our fellow Israelites, especially like the mainly the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. All right, and like Hillary Clinton, she's a woman anyway. All right, and she's also for like all these like abominations, mainly abortion, all right, and like rights for homosexuals. All right, so you can't like outright all right, you can't be cool with either one of those people and then express that like on like any type of like written like legal documentation. All right, so that's all right, that's the next worst thing to like getting the chip basically. All right, so someone said a scripture.
Yeah. Acts 5:29, it says, then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey Yahweh rather than men. That was coinciding right with what you had said at the time, how that's what we should put our confidence in. I also have 1 Corinthians 2, and I'm going to start at 3. It says, and I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling, and my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power.
Yeah, he wasn't like, I'm Paul of Tarsus and I approve this message.
Right.
Like, there wasn't any of that like bullshit. He was just, he was speaking the truth. He was, like evangelizing and prophesying, all right, the kingdom of heaven.
Right. Verse 5, it says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of Yahweh in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which Yahweh ordained before the world unto our good.
Yeah, like and even like all these people that go to like institutions to like learn the scriptures and all that. I even like on my like I was just like waiting in line like somewhere, and then there was this like bugged out like just like born again like Christian, like he was, how like in a crowded room like there's always that one like bug out that like he always like he's like you need the blood of Jesus. All right, but he like his I had to admit it, like like at least like his zeal was beautiful. All right, he was a Jake and all that, and he'll make it on the next like go around. He'll come back in the kingdom. All right, but like the one thing he did say is that you don't need to go to like seminary school, all right, for the Lord to like deal with you, like all you need is like the Spirit to jump on you, then you just go out and like do what you have to do. And so on that's one thing that like that, that was a part of the that was like part of the lump that like wasn't like leavened yet. All right, because like that's true. It's only all right, this isn't like carnal, like it's spiritual. Of course, like you can get like all the like the apostles, they go to the blue letter, right? They go to like books, documents, history, Herodotus, Josephus, like from Babylon to Timbuktu, nature knows no color line and all that. All right, but you need the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in order to like siphon and filter everything, or unless like right, those things are your findings are gonna like bug you out. Like if you don't, like you're gonna go off if you don't have that spiritual discernment.
I got one. So Romans 12:2 says, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good, that acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
Yeah, being on that wavelength of righteousness. And part of that is not like going as far as like the ways of the world. All right, and that right, it's more than like not being involved in like politics and all that. Like it also goes into like just like a lot of things. Like because as far as like it goes into like adhering like the when you adhere the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, like you're just by default, like you're on a different like wavelength than like everyone else. All right, because like you're occupied in prophecy. All right, and as far as like being in this fold, like you're like there's certain like guidelines as far as like there's like dietary laws. Oh well, what if your family wants to like there's a whole bunch of like restaurants where the majority of the food there is either like pork or shellfish, like that like that'll like the holidays, right? Getting involved in all these like just like politics, right? Even putting on a suit and tie, right? There's like you when that puts you on like a different level, right? And people see it, like even like like growing the beard, like or just like having the faith, keeping the faith, like going out in the highways and byways. We're just by doing those things, like we're not spiritually, we're not of the world.
I got some. Yeah, I had a little bit something too. Just like just to get back on the little voting thing a little bit, right? That's just showing like there should be no way in hell you're a Hebrew Israelite and you in the truth and you going to vote. Like
So even Nate's men, like when they were doing like the interview, it's like and they also discouraged their congregation from voting. Well, good.
yeah. Like what type of faith do you have in Yahweh Shai when you're going out here voting for a damn Edomite, for a damn devil to run you, to basically speak up for you? They're not gonna justify or give you justice for what happened or deliver you from the oppression that you're under. They thinking of another way to keep you further in oppression. This is Psalms chapter 146. I'm gonna start at verse 3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. Now that Son of Man right there isn't talking about Yahweh Shai. This is talking about regular men. It says, I'm gonna go to verse 5. Happy is he that have the God of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, his power, which made heaven and earth to see, and all that therein is, which keepeth truth forever, which executeth judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food to the hungry. The Lord looseth the prisoners. So the Lord gonna do all that. They can't do none of that for you. They don't plan on doing that, none of that for you. They plan on keeping you
basically under their microscope so they can control you.
This is Psalm 62:10. It says, "Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. The Most High have spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto the Most High." So yeah, man, the power belongs to the Most High, man. All right. Hey, just like the brother was going into, man, that shit ain't gonna deliver you, man, from the wicked, man. You voting for how does that sound? You voting for the wicked, all right, and you trying to get freedom from the wicked. How the fuck is that? That don't add up, man. I got one more. This Isaiah 28:15. It says, "Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. We have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves." All right, man. So all that shit, the lies is your refuge, man. All that shit that Donald Trump be speaking, man, he gonna make America great again. That's a lie, man. All right. The Heavenly Father gonna make this place great again. When it's gonna be great, man, when we back in rulership and it ain't nothing but scorpions and motherfucking dragons blowing up here. That's when it's gonna be great
when it's blue the fuck up. That's
Come.
I got something to read right quick. This off Wikipedia, by the way. It says the United States Electoral College is the body that elects the president and vice president of the United States every 4 years. Citizens of the United States do not directly elect the president or the vice president. Instead, they choose electors who usually pledge to vote for particular candidates. So once again, your vote don't count. Not only that, you sinning willfully by doing so because neither one of those are your brother, neither candidate. And not only that, that is like America, they do got more candidates than the two that they always show. But of course, they like behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Like it's other people, like they got third party that you could vote for if you was a voting man, you know what I'm saying? Like they know to say.
They try to push that they try to tell you that the electorals really count, but they got a video of a guy on YouTube swearing inside of a court that he gonna rig the elections, electronically rig the elections, and said that he did it in previous election. So it don't none of that electoral, none of that shit count because they already got somebody in there that swore that he's gonna rig it no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's all bullshit.
Hey, Hillary was caught out about that in 2005. She was recorded basically talking about that. They had a vote going on somewhere overseas, I forgot, and she was like, they should have it basically rigged. Why don't we have it rigged? You know what I'm saying? To have it already pre-chosen. Now she's basically her tongue falling upon herself. Now, you know what I'm saying? There's things like that being brought up, and now she's denying those cases and shit like that.
It's Psalms 52. It's like in Psalms 52:2. Says, "Thy tongue deviseth mysteries like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness." It's a lie. And that's talking about Esau, but verse 3 is talking about the Jakes that be voting and shit. Y'all love evil more than good, and lying rather than speak righteousness, man. All right, because they hate when we talk. They hate hearing everything we gotta say, but you'll go sit in front of the TV and listen to Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? I be telling brothers, Trump kind of entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, but y'all think this shit the truth. Like, you gonna make America great again, or Hillary, whatever she be saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love those lying words, man. That smooth talk.
Oh, I got some.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Wisdom of Solomon 6:1. Hear therefore, O you kings, and understand. Learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest. Who shall try your works and search out your counsels? Because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places. All right, so all right, these like positions of like rulership, all right, they all another thing like these people like are like Edomites anyway. All right, but Esau was given dominion of the earth. All right, and he's not ruling like uprightly because he's not, like it even says like though favor be shown like to the wicked. All right, sorry, like roughly paraphrasing, like you know, he's going off and fucking up. Like all right, and there's a judgment for that. All right, like we said before, like you know, like Donald Trump, like he's oppressing the tribe of Issachar. All right, and like Hillary Clinton's for abortion and homosexuality. All right, so the Lord's not dealing with either one of them. All right, and the Lord's not dealing with anyone who's like vouching for either one of them. Like namely, like those of our people.
First Samuel 8:1. And it came to pass when Samuel was old that he made his son judges over Israel. Now the name of the firstborn was Joel, and the name of the second Abiah, and they were judges in Bathsheba. And his son walked not in the way, but turned aside at the loop, like money and shit, and took bribes and prevented judgment. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together, and came Samuel and Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. But this thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto Yahweh, and Yahweh said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. According to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me, and serve other gods, so do they also unto thee.
All right, man. So all you people, y'all, that's what it is when y'all voting for these motherfuckers, Hillary and Clinton, man. Y'all forsaking the Heavenly Father. That's what y'all really saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want the Heavenly Father to rule over y'all. Y'all want to be ruled by man, man. Like the brother was just going to, man, in the account with Samuel, man. All right. Hey, but the Most High gave them what they wanted, man. He gave them what they wanted. All right. And he even told them that if the king, if y'all go off and he gonna slay y'all and the king, man. All right. Hey, that's what happened too, man. Because who was that? Was that Saul that came after that? That was Saul, and then the Most High, right? He ain't kill him, but he took him out of power, man. All right. So that's what the Heavenly Father's gonna do this time, man. He gonna slay y'all and y'all kings that y'all want. Trying to be like the other fucking nations, man.
At all. Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. All right, Esau and you other heathen nations. Y'all don't want the Most High to rule over y'all. So what y'all got in y'all future, man? Death and destruction, man.
This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. For he shall be like the heat in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places of the wilderness, in a salt land and not inhabited. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope is the Lord is. So you gotta be praying that the Lord deliver you from this. Can't nobody else deliver you from it. Everybody else can try it. You had the Black Panthers, Martin Luther King, they didn't try, but that shit don't work.
This Psalms 81.
Hey, real quick, you know what that proved though? Even apostles be saying they can't save us, and they like our kings right now. You know, even them are kings right now, and they even keep it real with it. They like, man, we can't save you. You know, you gotta really trust in Yahweh Hashem Shah. And these so-called kings now who they call themselves presidents, you know, they don't say that. They feel like they gods, you know.
Psalms 81:13 says, "Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries."
Read that back, huh?
Psalms 81:13, it says, "Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways."
All right, so if we would walked in his ways, you know, keep going.
I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries.
Yeah, he gonna be for us. He gonna put everyone else under us, man. Because you know these other nations was never meant to be kings over us. We was meant to be kings over them. You know, a king. We a nation of kings and priests, and a king don't have a except as the Most High, but we don't have other kings over us, man. Unless you for the nation of Israel, you know. You know, you Yahweh Hashem Shah, because what I'm saying is you as a nation never meant to be in no position of authority. Hey, real quick, I get Genesis 11.
I got something real quick while you getting that. We go into what the brother was just going into with Samuel, man. All right, when they was asking him for a king, man. All right. This Romans 1:21, it says, because that when they knew the Most High, they glorified him not as the Most High. Right. So in that time, our people, in the time of Samuel, man, our people knew the Most High. But they ain't glorify him as the Most High, man, because if so, they wouldn't have been asking for no fucking king, you know, to be ruling over them, man. It says, neither were thankful. Right. Right, they weren't thankful for everything that the Heavenly Father had did for them, man. That he had smote all their enemies, man. That he had brought them through all their tribulations and things of that nature, man. Fed them manna, man. Fed them fucking quail. They wanted meat, water. Right, yeah. They weren't thankful, man. It says, but
So like, go ahead, I gotta read this last stuff.
it says, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Right. Y'all became vain in y'all imaginations, man. Thinking that like a worldly man, like a worldly king, man, a fleshly man. All right, he's gonna do y'all better, all right, than the Heavenly Father Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
Just right quick, so like it's Psalm 95:8. It says, "Harden not your heart, as in the provocation, as in the day of temptation in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work. 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and have not known my ways."
Right, man. Hey, they don't know the ways of the Heavenly Father, man. They err in their heart, man. They lie, man. All right, they mind, man. All right, they just side as children, man, like the scriptures say, man. All right, to do. They good to do evil, man, but they quick to do evil, roughly paraphrasing Locke, but to do good, man, they had no knowledge, man.
Yeah, no understanding.
Yeah, no understanding how to do good, man. That's all y'all know how to do is do fucking evil, man. All right. Hey, that's why this place gotta be destroyed, man, at the end of the day.
Genesis 11.
Yeah, bring it out.
Genesis 11:1, and the whole earth was one language and of one speech.
Yeah, all right. The whole earth was one language and one speech. They all was in agreement with each other. That's what I was trying to correlate that to now, man. Shit, read that better, huh?
It says Genesis 11:1, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech.
Right, the whole earth. So all these other nations, they agree. They want whoever president is already rigged. They with it too. You know, there's all these type of side deals going on. You know, they're gonna benefit off whoever president. You know, it's already in effect. Rothschild's already set it up. Like, all right, let's say we put whoever they put up, they gonna push the agenda of the Rothschilds. They run the fucking world, man. You know, keep going.
Verse 2, and it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to let us make brick and burn them thoroughly.
You know what? Jump to 4.
Genesis 11:4. And they said, go to let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth.
Right. So they was trying to, you know, they were trying to make their new world order, man. Trying to build a tower. That's what they doing now. You know, yeah.
Yeah, basically, like you said, like a one world government, everybody uniting as one people and shit.
Yeah. Hey, this and by the way, this actually going to the Tower of Babel, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's like when people was lacking faith and shit. And that's why the Lord, if you read further down, he got mad.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, but it's lucky. That's how it is now though. Like everybody is a one language, man. All right. Everybody on the planet Earth speak what? English, man. All right. Everybody, no matter who you are, man, you speak English, man. All right. And that's that one language right now. Also, the one language is also talking about the RFID chip, man. Mark of the beast, man. That new world order, man.
keep going. Genesis 11:5. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold,
Right, that tower, that could be represented because they trying to build something now to stop the judgment of the Lord, man. Hey, because back then, what happened back then was a fucking flood that happened, man. So, you know, I ain't saying that's why they built that tower. They probably built that tower again, like, look, if this flood ever fucking comes, get you to climb up on this fucking tower and escape, right? So that is so, well, so, you know, niggas, you know, motherfuckers probably thought about like that. I don't know.
Hey, that's all right, though.
I think they actually say that.
That's all right, though.
That's why they built it, though.
What I'm saying is they want to build what you say, a government,
Basically, one world government.
a world government to try
Just
to
like today, they was trying to build a new world order back then.
and try to escape. They want to escape the judgment, try to build a type of one world government to escape the flood. You know, with the flood gonna be now, you know, it's not water.
But hey, you can build a tower high as you want, man. That bitch ain't gonna reach into space. So see.
verse 6. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this,
The brother said, the brother speaks the truth. Right, they all speak English. You can't fly a plane without knowing English. You gotta. That's one of the things. If you fly the air, you gotta know some form of English.
Yeah, and that RFID chip, man, because that's how you're gonna be able to buy and sell, man. No matter who you is or where you at on this face of the earth, man. All right, because we know that the earth is giving it to the hands of the wicked, man. So they want to chip everybody, man. All right, mainly the Israelites, but also everybody else, man.
verse 6. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin.
Right, like it don't matter who you vote for, they still all voting for the fucking system.
Come
It really don't fucking really matter. They don't care who the fuck you vote for. They just want to know, like, down, they with the whole voting thing. They with the whole concept of us being in charge one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Whoever they vote for. You know? They just with that concept, though. Brother said, the chip, they with whatever it is about. You know? They all, what they say? They all was as one.
Yeah, they all, it says, and the Lord said, behold, the people is one.
The people is one. So there's so many people on this earth, they all is one.
That's that Martin Lucifer Queen doctrine. Everybody come together, joining hand in hand. Lord ain't set it up that way. He separated everybody, separated the sons of Adam. You feel me? So they tried to redo what the Lord did, the separation. They tried to bring everybody back together.
It says, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
Right. Yeah, keep going.
So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore,
That one word government, which they bringing that shit back now though. The same thing was going to happen again. It happened before. You know, the Lord say He's not going to let you finish your enterprise. You know, when his belly is fueled, you know, He shall cast his ass down. You know, so that whole building the Tower of Babel is not going to succeed. You know, that your new world order is not going to succeed. I mean, don't matter how many votes you get. You know, don't matter. Everybody should vote for that one person. Everyone in the world, but it don't matter because the elect. You know, they're gonna be the ones who but the Lord will you help by showing shout quick, but you put the spirit on us to stand against that shit, man. Just finish that up.
verse 9, therefore is the name of it called Babel.
Because of confusion, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it is fucking confused. It's confused, man. You know, you got your motherfuckers voting. That shit confusing because when you go there, I ain't gonna lie, I've voted before. You know, I checked the shit out.
You did that shit in 08.
I was ignorant, voted for Nimrod, fucking that piece of shit. I didn't even know what I was even fucking doing. It isn't, you know. Keep going.
It says,
But that was spirit because I had to learn that evil side though. To learn the righteous.
therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Psalms 96 and 10, it say among the heathen that the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, reigneth. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously.
Kind of. Right, you're going to judge the people righteously, man. We hope the Lord vote for me. Shit.
Right.
I want to vote for the Lord. I want to vote.
Yeah, the elect.
Yeah, the elect.
And that's
Exactly. That's what I want to get voted for. I want to be put a little dot. Yeah, all right, cool. And all the icons that I was. Yeah.
Salvation.
Yeah, we got voted for. That's what's up. You go inside the word vote, it basically means like a vow, you know, a pledge, you know. You know, He made a vow to us a long time ago that He was going to have us good. You know, he was going to always vote for us every time shit get rough. I got you. Don't worry about nothing. You know?
This is I'm start at Psalms 9 and 9. You still have something on it?
No, I got something else. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. So that's what we're going through now, times of trouble, hard times. It says, and they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, has not forsaken them that seek thee. So it says, those that know their name, they gonna put their faith in you because they already know what you're about. We already know you're our refuge. That's our only way out of here. So we ain't gonna put our trust in no Hillary, no Donald, whoever. Like,
and that's funny because they can't vote for someone they don't know the fucking name.
Oh, right.
How can you go inside the ballot person? I'm talking about like for y'all by Shana Rashad, you want to get really saved, you gotta know the name, man.
Yeah.
So you don't know the name, you don't know who to vote for. I mean, well, even though it's not a choice, but you don't know who to call on. You know?
Got one. This is Isaiah 49:15. It says, can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yeah, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me.
Oh, yeah, kind of right. He made a vow to us a long time ago. Yeah, he made a covenant with us a long time ago. He said, I ain't never gonna forget y'all, man. You know, he even said it like this. Look, every time you even see a rainbow, man, that's my covenant, man. even every time you call on my name, you know I'm with you. I'm always be with us. You know, it's like it's he got my permanent. He got his permanent vote of all the people, man. You know. Yeah.
Psalms 102, 13. It says, Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her. Yeah, the set time is come.
Read that back.
It's Psalms 102 and 13. It says, Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion.
Yeah, have mercy upon Zion, Israel.
For the time to favor her. Yeah, the set time is come.
Yeah, the set time has come. Hey, you know what? Get Chronicles, man. Yeah, cause the set time is gonna come. Get Chronicles
First one.
First Chronicles 12 and 32.
This is First Chronicles 12 and 32. It says, and the children of Issachar.
Yeah, the children of Issachar who Donald Trump and they all like to talk so much shit about.
Which were men that had understanding of the times.
Yeah, they had understanding of the times, man. You know, they spoke about these times a long time ago. The mind used to say the world was going to end in 2012, but what it was is they knew the world was going to end soon, meaning at the age. Hey, we spiritual Issachar, man. We all Issachar, man. We got the best traits of every tribe. Right now, you know, we got the spirit of Issachar, so we got to understand the time. And we know it ain't the time to be fucking voting, man.
It says to know what Israel ought to do.
Right. Hey, start that back. Read that back over.
This is First Chronicles 12 and 32. It says, and the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times.
Which was men that had understanding of the times. We the spiritual Issachars, man. Yashakar, or I believe I said that right, but it's lucky. But their name basically is he is hired. But they was known to guide us though, because they understood things. They understood the times.
Whoa.
Cons.
I got and then online etymology, like one of the definitions says formal expression of one's wish or choice with regard to a proposal, candidate, etc.
That's the etymology of vote.
Yeah, and from Latin votum, a vow,
a wish,
promise to a god,
a promise to a god,
solemn pledge, dedication.
Yeah, kind of. That's what it is. And that's what it is. So, and if you voting for somebody else, you making a pledge to them. But we know
thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt have no other God before me, man. So read that back once again, though.
First Chronicles 12 and 32, and the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do.
Right. So the apostles, you know, they got the spirit of Issachar now, and the other brothers too. Lord willing, but they know what Israel is to do. You know. So we know, and they not telling us to vote, but they tell us that they can't say it. What they saying is, oh, it's calling on the name, man. You know, make a vow, you know, to Yahweh Hashem, man. And get Leviticus 19 and 16, man. Real quick. All right, man. You know,
Leviticus 19 and 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer.
Yeah, thou shalt not go up and down as a fucking talebearer, man. A talebearer is like brown nosing up somebody's fucking ass, man. You know, that's what they call it now, brown nosing. You know, you just going along. I forget what the saying. You
Playing with the program.
You going that.
Go along, get along.
Yeah, you go along to get along. You know, everybody else voting, so I'm gonna vote. my people die for this. Ain't nobody fucking die for this shit. You know? Nat Turner ain't die for this. Nat Turner died as a warrior. He ain't died voting for no goddamn body. You know? Or any of the prophets. The prophets didn't die for this. They died for us to voting is like Facebook likes, man. It just, oh, do people like him? All right. Well, that don't mean shit. They just want to know who you like more. How simple you love it, man. Read that back.
Leviticus 19:16, thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Right.
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor.
Right. You go inside that. Neither shall they stand against the judgment of thy neighbor. The judgment of thy neighbor that I was guilty when you. Hey man, y'all guilty. Hey, if you're ignorant of it, you're still guilty, man. I voted a long time ago. The Lord might have me. I gotta require whatever fuck I did wrong. But thou shalt not stand in judgment. So you know whatever the Lord gonna do to you, we can't stop it. It is gonna be. We ain't gonna stand in the midst trying to, you know. Oh, voting is almost trying to stop the judgment.
It is.
You know, when you vote, you're trying to stop the judgment of thy neighbor, man. The Lord got something against these 2/3, man. You know, I'm trying to stand against the judgment, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's this one like a propaganda that says like Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin can't vote because they're dead.
Hey,
That's
but
funny,
they in the spirit world, man.
Oh man, they love it.
They in the spirit world voting for us, man. Like, yeah, y'all keep going. No, ruling us all, man. You know, that was a mercy kill, man.
It really is when you think about the time.
Mercy kill, man. The time before to come in, man. Shit. You know?
Yeah, kind. I say that about everybody who died before the day of Jacob's trouble. See, that was mercy from the Heavenly Father. No matter how you fucking die, at least you ain't gonna have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, this is the Huff Post. It says the Democratic Party's two-facedness of race relations. It's from Lyndon B. Johnson. It says, I'll have those niggers voting Democratic for the next 200 years, you know. And that's the condition that people in, that Jake is in. They always think Democratic don't say they as, when it's two heads of the same thing. But at the same time, if you look it up, the Democrats was the one that was like opposing you.
One go back to Roman, other one go back to Greek.
Yeah, the Republicans, it was actually
plebeians,
yeah.
remember the other one?
I just know the plebeians. I can't think of that.
Republicans.
No. The plebeians and the
Patricians.
and patricians.
Yeah, patricians.
And that all goes, yeah, but speak the truth. Wrong, yeah, you're wrong, you know. It's one rich and one poor, but the thing is, Democrats, they got money too. It was never about that. It was just to twist y'all motherfuckers up, man.
Yeah,
It was all a plot, man.
the reason I said I got that though is because the Republicans back in the day, that when America was first, so-called discovered, that's when the Republicans was actually on their side. You know what I'm saying? It was the Democrats that wasn't, but they got Jake brainwashing to believing that they was, and they go pulling ties and switching shit up with the unrighteous decrees. So they got Jake thinking that Democrats is the right way to go, when in reality neither one. But the Republicans was more for the people at one point in time.
Even that's what when Ted Cruz was at was speaking at that like Trump rally and all that, like he was even saying like it was like the Republican Party that like so-called like freed the slaves or whatever. No, that's like bullshit or whatever, but that like as far as like that emancipation and all that, like he was like speaking the truth as far as that goes.
Mm-hmm. This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 28. It says, but where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. So, yeah, that's the Lord, Yeah,
he's saying, where those people that that you voted for, basically. That you, because we know the word vote means to make a vow to another God. So we're those people that you voted for. That why won't they come and save you?
Right.
Why is thou calls on me now? You know? You have that what Jake is, man. You got it all under control until you don't, right? So you got something up.
This Judges 10:11. It says, "And the Most High said unto the children of Israel, Did not I deliver you from the Egyptians and from the Amorites, from the children of Ammon and from the Philistines, the Zidonians also, and the Amalekites, and the Monites did oppress you, and ye cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hand. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation."
That's right, yeah. Let them, all those false guys that y'all voted for, let them come and save you when Jacob's trouble is here, man. You know, let them come when you ain't got no fucking food to eat, man. Let them come and you know, save you, man. You know?
Yeah, from martial law, man.
Yeah, it even
From
shows you
troops.
that it's like an episode of the Boondocks. I think it was like there was some sort of like, remember that fried chicken flu epidemic episode?
So, yes.
Where like Huey, like he had just like boarded up the house and all that. He didn't want to let anybody in. But then like Barack Obama, he came on television. He was like basically like, don't panic, I'm in an undisclosed area away from all of you, basically.
I'm safe.
It's like they're like, but they, when the shit hits the fan, like they're not going to be anywhere to be found until it's time for their judgment.
I got a good one for you. This is First Maccabees chapter 1. I'm gonna start at 38. It says, "Insomuch that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made an habitation of strangers, and became strange to those that were born in her, and her own children left her. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbaths into reproach, her honor into contempt. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath." You know, so
They profaned the Sabbath, man. You know, they was all in agreement to King Antiochus. Basically, that's the Hellenistic period. You know, we still we still in that Hellenistic period because they still haven't came about that shit.
Right.
And they still is all in agreement to the king, man, to the president, man. They all agreement to this homosexual shit. You know?
and like you said, one people. You know what I'm saying?
Say one, yeah, they all is one people, one action. They all it's all good, man. You know, it's just all good. You know, it don't take so much to for Jake to sell out, man. To not give a fuck about nothing that they believe in. It don't take much. Hey, you some more on there? If not, just give Titus the first chapter and the 15th verse.
This is Titus 1 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure."
Right. So them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, man. So here it is, we trying to tell you the truth, trying to get you out of that Hellenistic ways. To telling you that Yahweh Hashem Messiah is your only Savior. And it's not pure. It's nothing pure. Like, because you so fucking defiled, is nothing pure to you now, man. The only thing you believe is fables, man.
I get that actually.
Well, fables. I'm slacking.
Yeah. It's in 14. Titus 1:14.
Oh, it's from 14?
Yep, it says, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth.
Yeah, keep going there.
Unto the pure, all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Yeah, they're right. They're conscious, man. They're making those conscious decisions. You did it to your conscience, and you go and vote, man. And it's the vote, but it's you being with this whole society, though. You being with this world, because even because it's not that, because there's some people that don't vote, but you know. So, but what it is you with the program, man. That's what it is. You know. Oh well, I don't vote for nothing. Well, motherfucker, you still in this world, man. You still don't want to see destruction to your enemy and salvation, man. So it don't matter talking about, oh, I don't vote. I'm in the middle.
Last verse, it's Titus 1:16. It says, they profess that they know Yahweh, but in works they deny him.
Right. They said, oh well, God it's okay because God knows my heart. I'm just doing this because, you know, it's the new wave. You know, some stupid shit they would say out their mouths, man. You know?
It says, they profess that they know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate.
Reprobate, man. So they say it's like the dude from Dennis always say, there's some badass kids, man. You know?
I got some.
Hey, I like this one bitch I knew. She was like, I was telling her, I was like, bitch, you don't even know God. This bitch gonna tell me, she was like, I'm a cancer survivor. I know God, this and that. But at the same time, this bitch was a fucking homosexual, like lesbian ass bitch. And she claimed that she know the Heavenly Father. Wearing pants and shit, smoking weed, but you know the Heavenly Father though.
You say you got something like
Yeah. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, and I just brought that out because, like, it just goes back to you know, like even like accepting that like mark of the beast. We know it's like physically like the RFID chip. All right, but like whoever's in the ways of you know, like Babylon the Great. All right, like down with all like the customs and all that. All right, they're basically going to like get destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
yeah, man, they don't get obliterated, man.
It's like, come out of my people that you be not partakers of her sins.
Like the scripture said too, though, it said they made a covenant with death. They're in agreement with hell, man.
With hell. Yeah, they made a covenant with death and agreement with hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that some shit, you know? And hey, when you make an agreement with shit like that, man, that shit gonna hunt you, man. You ain't gonna forgive you for no shit like that, man.
Yeah. All right, Zephaniah 1:8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel. All right, so you know that strange apparel, all right, that's somewhat like talking about like clothes and all that, but
Different doctrines.
Yeah.
Like the brother said, he said that's gonna hunt you, man. Hey, and that's the spirit, because it is gonna hunt you, man. Because in the kingdom you're gonna be shameful, man.
That's true.
This Daniel 12:2, it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt, man. So right, that shit gonna weigh heavy on your spirit, man. You ain't even gonna be able to enjoy the kingdom to a certain extent, man.
It's Sirach 14:2. It says, blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him, and who is not falling from his hope in Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yeah, that goddamn conscious, man. You know, all that shit you be thinking about. Yeah, the action that you take in this lifetime will be, and you do the wrong thing, you get a shit, that shit definitely gonna haunt you, gonna fuck you up, looking to your conscience. Your conscience, it tricks you to do whatever wickedness that you did, man. Voting and coming and getting that chip, man. You know, it tricks you, man.
It made you lose your hope in the Lord.
It made you lose your hope.
And your conscience go back to basically following your own mind, man. All right, that's what it goes back to, man. All right. So you the scripture tell you not to lean upon your own opinion, man. All right, because that shit, hey, that's leaning upon your own opinion get you killed, man. For real.
Huh. Hey, what's that? No, it's cool. Somebody else can bring it out. But
I guess.
you got some.
Yeah. This is Romans chapter 13 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. Right. Fucking voting for Hillary and Donald Trump, man. That's darkness, man. All right. Scripture tells you to cast that off, man. All right. The works of darkness, man. All right. Fucking sinning, man. Transgression of the law of the Heavenly Father, man. All right. That's darkness, man. All right. Scoffing and scorning, coming up against the prophets of the Lord. That's darkness. It says, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying.
Right. Not in strife and envying one another. You know, us brothers here, man, we don't throw no shade on no brother, man. We know what it is, man. But you other motherfuckers don't, man.
All right, this is what one more. It says, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Hamashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Right.
Make no provision. Like, don't put yourself in a fucking situation where you already know what's gonna happen, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't be around motherfuckers, or don't entertain things that you know is gonna make you go off soon, man. Sooner or later, man. You know, you hanging with those vampires.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you hang with those vampires. Those sooner or later they're gonna bite you, man. You know, and soon that thirst is gonna kick in. That thirst for sin. You know, when you get bit by a vampire, you actually start to turn into one, as the movie portrayed.
Like that,
You become one.
There's one Jim Carrey movie called like Once Bitten.
Okay.
Like it came out before he was on like in Living Color, but in that movie, like once he was like bitten, like he gradually just like started to change. Like by the end of the week, like he was
full flash.
Wearing sunglasses in the daytime, sleeping in a
right. Yeah, like that what happens in this truth. You hang out with some vampire, I have to call him. In my case, a vampire can be anything. It'd be a Jake, it'd be Edomite. A person that's not in the truth is a fucking vampire because they don't want the light, right? Or so first day, you probably feel sick, you know, and then the second day, you don't read or nothing. The third day, you going back to where you met the vampires.
So
you know, you actually becoming one. By the time the end of the week, you out the truth. You got a Hillary Clinton sign. You got a goddamn Donald Trump thing on your goddamn porch.
even seeing these niggas walk around trying to get you to vote for this shit, these goddamn shades.
Yeah.
That should be a vexation.
Hey, what defeats vampire? Some garlic, man.
Yeah, you gotta go into a fucking damn near an hour conversation on why the fuck you shouldn't be voting and shit. Right?
Oh, here we go. All right, 1 Peter 4:3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries.
Right, all characteristics of the heathen, man. Vampire life.
Verse 4.
Yeah.
Wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
That's going into voting, but that was a good example that I wanted to bring out earlier. How your family, how they try to basically how they try to demonize you and stuff. You know, come around and do the same type of things they do anymore than people knew from the world. Verse you just read.
Hey, and like I said, he said those are characteristics of heathens, man. You get vampire life. What the one nigga Jim Jones, he got this shit called vamp life, man. That's all Jake be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? This I got Romans 1:32. It says, "Who knowing the judgment of the Most High, they which commit such things are worthy of death. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them." Right. So Jake, y'all not only do the same shit that Esau do, man. Y'all got pleasure in them motherfuckers that do all that wickedness. That's who y'all take pleasure in, Esau, man. All right. His in pushing that gay agenda. Jake take pleasure in that shit, man. Fucking eating abominable food. Jake take pleasure in that shit, man. Yeah. Even if they don't do it.
Yeah, right. They become as beasts real quick. I just want to make a reference to that movie. The old Eddie Murphy movie when he was a vampire.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire in Brooklyn, man. And that fucking movie, man, what I was just gonna say. I didn't lost it, man. I didn't lost it. No. Yeah, right. When they was in the jail thing, right? At the end, when the white lady came in there, like, this is Babylon or some shit.
Oh yeah,
this is Babylon. The Lord gonna destroy Harlem. I think he said. But talk about America though, man. So even in these movies, they show it. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah,
I got one for you. It's Exodus 23:2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil,
right?
Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wresh judgment.
Right. You should never follow. You should never follow to do evil, man. So the evil thing you can do now is blow it. Shit played out in 2016, man. You should know what that shit is now, man. It's not a secret no more, man. Like the brother was speaking this on the street today. The brother was speaking the truth. They were saying a race riot gonna come out of this, man. And y'all speak the truth, man. It is, man.
Yeah, no matter who win, man. Yeah. No matter whether Hillary win, if Hillary win, those Edomites, man, those motherfucking Trump supporters, they gon' rise up. You know what I'm saying? Or if Trump win, then the Hillary supporters gonna be mad. So either way it go, man.
It don't matter if Obama stay in office, if martial law break out while he in office, the same shit gonna happen, man. Still gonna get pissed to death.
I got precept. This is Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course, man. All this shit is upside down. Need to be right side up, right? And then it say, I have said, ye are gods, man. Here it is, we are gods, man. We just trapped. The apostles always say that song. Where are gods trapped in the more? But then he said singing some song, but you are God, but we trapped in these bodies, man, in this flesh. We're gods, man. What God you vote for anything, man. You know? And it say that ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High, man. It say it said, but ye shall die like men. Yeah, we did, man. We got low, man. We low as fuck here. It's pathetic, man. We to the point now we gotta vote, man.
Hey,
It's just pathetic, man.
that's like bringing a angel, man, out of
That's
heaven.
exactly what it is.
Put a bit of body, man.
That's exactly what it is.
Huh.
You put a angel. Here it is. He's magnificent, man. He's in the, you know, and one of the angels said, man, I'm in the presence of, I praise Yahweh all day long,
Huh.
which is a beautiful job for an angel to do.
Huh.
You know, which is a beautiful job. I love that job, which we do. But if you put him here, so now he said, look, man, but ye shall know I gotta die like men,
Mhm.
like other nations, other people. So you vote for someone that's gonna die eventually.
Huh.
Here it is, we live forever. So why the fuck would you vote for someone
Or even
for a
though-
mortal man? Yeah.
Like not even like die, but they could only get up to like 8 years.
Right.
Well, here it is. No,
Oh,
no, but here it is. You voting for an old piece of fuck too.
no.
I don't get that shit. Why? You know, back in the day, we used to, our kings used to be raised as far as a king up. You know, oh yeah, he gonna be a king. He gonna take the seat of his father. You know him as you know him your whole life. You know, because we knew Solomon. You know,
Huh.
King David. So we knew that Solomon was like, yeah, Solomon, he's good. He's a good man. You know.
Mhm.
So and for like one of the princes, man, right? We got the prince of power. So yeah, we got fall like one of the princes. Yeah. So arise, O ye God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all our nations. Right. Right. So yeah. So we're gonna inherit these nations anyway. But it's sad to the state that we came to, man. When you really think about it, we are voting for old people, man. That old other nation that we know they don't got another 8 years to even live, man.
You know they ain't got
Right,
that.
they don't got and we know they're not going to be first of all, this place ain't got another eight years, so I didn't need to say that shit. But if you know, well, I'm not, you know, saying anything about, you know, times it's going, it looks like, man, this thing's speeding up, man. Issachar already told us, man, the place will come to an end soon, you know. No. Yeah, man. So like, once again, man, the voting shit done with. You know, this place is over with. Brothers say who know, brothers supposed to speak the truth. Whoever could become president, don't matter. It's gonna be a race riot. You know. The brother speaks about the war. Yeah, the war gonna happen. RFID ship, the RFID chip gonna be here. We gonna keep doing our fucking thing while all this hell going on. We gonna be doing our thing, man.
We're willing to come.
Come, yeah, y'all by shout Ratazat, man.
Come.
You know, we doing our thing, whatever that may be doing, whatever the Lord might got planned for us. We just going through the motions with this place, man. Niggas talk about, yo, man, what's for lunch? You know, I don't give a fuck about that bullshit, man.
Right.
You know?
Mhm.
Motherfuckers always want to, you know what? I ain't gonna rap on brother got scriptures, or
What's a lot? Did you miss her?
no.
I wasn't even home.
I ain't want to rebel on talk a lot. Yeah, right. So, yes. Isaiah 33 since we said it. Isaiah 33, you know, the stability since we said it.
This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
You always gotta quote. You ain't always gotta put that scripture in Jacob Trouble. You can put that scripture right now, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. Period. Throughout your whole living, you know, it should be the stability of your time, man.
Hey, right, because Jacob's trouble, we've been in trouble ever since the Most High left from us, man.
I like how you said that. Right. It's Jacob's trouble, right?
It's just about to get worse.
It's going to get worse, right? Right. Jacob trouble bad. You should been put that scripture in effect. We've been in trouble. True. Keep going on that. You're above the show.
It says, in strength of salvation.
Strength of salvation.
The Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. Not Yeah, man. So I know that we sound like a broken record, but you voting for any goddamn thing is not going to not gonna do a damn thing. You know what they do with your votes? They look at it and put it in the goddamn firewood, man. It's something to, oh, this nigga like him. All right, fuck him. I don't give a fuck. He's just a nigga. You know, they got all the niggas votes. These niggas like, they got a nigga who hate doing that job. Probably like, God damn, this nigga. Why niggas like Hillary so much? Shut up. They just probably just, I don't give a fuck about your vote. Yeah.
Hey, that's just like in that movie, Free State of Jones, man. Because they was like fighting the vote and shit. Then they came up in a place where they voted this shit, and they wanted to vote. Like, these men who cast the vote, you know what I'm saying? He was like, well, we ain't got no votes ballots. They wanted to vote for the Democrats. Like, we ain't got those ballots. He was like, nigga, we got guns. Who's ready to die for that shit, though?
The shit goes inside a jar, they shake, you know, and they toss it down. Fuck about your vote. Who the fuck is you? You know, you know, these 2/3 niggas, who the fuck do they think they is, man? Here it is, you forsook the Lord, and then you can go vote for an Edomite. That Edomite don't give a fuck about you. Here it is, you live in a fucking in poverty, you know, never did a goddamn thing in your life, and here it is, you think your vote gonna matter? You really think that shit?
Huh.
Here it is, you do all types of wickedness all fucking day. Esau don't even fucking like you, and you think you gonna matter any type of decision, you know? You can't even make wise decisions within your life, man. And now here it is, your decision supposed to matter for the whole world.
Deuteronomy.
Oh,
Deuteronomy 28, all right, and 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that ye settest thine hand unto for to do. Right, that was just like the main point.
Oh, yeah.
As far as like like if you're not doing what we're doing, all right, then basically
Nothing you do matter.
yeah. Now, even if you're doing this and you're not of the elect,
Yeah.
you know this, you know that's pretty much like how it goes. But you know, if you're like actively like trying to you know, like do things like as far as like the way like Esau does things, and he's your oppressor, all right, then he's going to continue to oppress you.
This Ezekiel 20 and 32, it says, and that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all. Then ye say, we will be as the heathen, as the families of the countries to serve wood and stone. So that shit, it's not gonna be at all, man. What you Jakes think it's gonna be, man. All right, y'all think that y'all gonna go vote, you know what I'm saying, for Hillary Clinton, man, and then everything gonna dramatically take a dramatic turn to the left. Everything gonna get right, man. All right. Yeah, Heavenly Father said, hey, that which coming to your mind, man, it shall not be, man. All right.
It's Proverbs 30 and 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, man. What the fuck do y'all think that mean, man? Choose none of his ways. No matter who it is, man. You know, that's all they say. That's what they all need to say, man.
Right. This is Deuteronomy 4 and 3. It says, your eyes have seen what the Most High did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, the Most High thy power hath destroyed them from among you. Right. It says, but ye that did cleave unto the Most High your power are alive, every one of you, this day. Hey, that's just like today, the day that we living in right now, man. All right, because we cleaving unto the Most High, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shema Shai. And we alive physically and spiritually, man. All right. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. We shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great? Who hath the Most High so nigh unto them? As the Most High our power is in all things that we call upon him for.
Right. Yeah, these nations supposed to be, I want to be like a tribe of this or that, or the tribe of Judah. I want to be like the tribe of Issachar. They supposed to be on us. Like damn, I want to keep the Sabbath like they keep the Sabbath. I want to. What can I do to get some type of token? Because that's the only thing they can get from us. A token of like Rahab got from us. Get a token of like this was, but you still are serving. But you can't get like no big shit.
Hey, just like the scripture that I just read previously, man, that Ezekiel 20 and 32, man, it says we will be as the heathen. Why the fuck would you want to be as the heathen, man? When they want to be like us. No, see, y'all want to be like fucking Esau and these other heathen nations. While Esau, he's trying his best to get his birthright back, man.
Hey, I got you. It's Isaiah 5:20. He said, "Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Man, that's what it say, man. So, woe to them that call evil good and good evil, man. So y'all calling the Edomites good and the Israelite evil now? The Most High Yahweh Shai is well, he made both, but he's our power though. And then it's a sweep of bitter. So y'all want to put what you call it? Like try to throw us under the bus, put this as a bitter thing, and put us as a darkness thing. Call us a cult, which the word cult just means worship. Anyway, but
I got some.
Yeah, man.
Proverbs 17 and 15. He that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Most High. All right. So the ones who justifying the wicked is fucking Jake, man. And the ones who condemning the fucking just is Esau, man. Both of y'all are abomination. Don't matter, man. Like the scriptures say, man, Joey join hand in hand, man. The wicked shall not go unpunished, man. All right. And any that be found joined with them shall be thrust through, man. So both of y'all, Jake and Esau, Jake and Esau. All right, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, those Jakes, man. Y'all abomination too, man. All right, because y'all justify that wicked shit that they do, man. All right, and oppressing our people, man. Y'all justify that shit. Oh, he ain't that bad. Every white man ain't the devil, man. I know some good. Yeah, can you fuck? I know some good cops, like the niggas be on Instagram posting like, oh, every cop ain't this nigga out here, bro. He brought ice cream for all the kids.
Nigga hooping with us.
Stupid ass. Yeah. Oh yeah, the one nigga today.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
This nigga said
it's in the law. Since when the fuck they been giving the law? That's right. He says
righteous heathens, man. He was talking about righteous, basically Gentiles, man. Like
I heard him say something like, if the so-called white man want to sincerely learn some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. He's not gonna understand, man. The scripture tell you that, man.
Right,
the wicked shall do
wicked.
wickedly. Come on, man. And none of the wicked shall understand, man. Hey, then he trying to be like, I'm not really justified that. I know he's the nigga. Such a fuck up, nigga. Sweet ass. Nigga.
That's the same one who he dealt with in the winter.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That flat earth shit.
Huh.
No. I got you.
GOCC material.
Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And I will lay low the haughty of the terrible. Right? You fucking Edomite got some fucking nerves, man, to even have a president election, man. That's some proud shit to even do. Period, man. Yeah, man. The whole people set up the whole goddamn president shit. Some proud. That's proud in itself, man. That would make a man more. I would make a man more precious than fine gold, right? Ain't no real man no more. It's us, man. We the precious, fine as gold. Even men that gold weighs from Ophir. Right. And therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of a host. So hoping y'all fucking vote. I hope a goddamn terror attack happen on the day of election, man.
Come.
That you just know that whoever you vote for is just gonna win. And I hope someone just fuck your whole shit up. It's like 1, 2, 3, and you about to see who win, and the power just cut off. and then you don't know what's going on. And all you hear is noises. And you just hear all types of crazy shit, man. And I hope that happened that day.
Crazy scream.
Man. The power cut off in your house. You start hearing noises. You hear it. I hope the Lord just do something terrible to this place that day, man. Any day, but I hope that happened that day, man.
Come on, man. Fucking right.
Shit. Hey, man, close out scripture though.
I got it. You got something? I got something for you to close out, man. On these devils, man.
Oh, yeah, by the way, the election day, I guess is what, on the 8th?
Come on.
7th?
Yeah, on the 8th.
On the 8th, so watch out for that, though. 6 is, yeah.
Yeah, man. But on these devils, man, you know what I'm saying? Because they really think they gonna make this new world order happen, man. And you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But this is Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through, man. ICBM missiles, man. Gonna blow this bitch up, man. All right. Condo, man, but yeah, man. You devils, man. Yeah, y'all got a lot to pay for it, man. All right, and that's why them devils never say nothing, man. Yeah, we out there speaking, man. They be condemned in their spirit, man. It be a couple, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking one out of the goddamn bunch that try to be, proud. Some liquor. Yeah, you can't. Think he gonna have some. Think the other Joe Smoke Edomites gonna back him up. You know what I'm saying? Be the roughest, toughest Edomites walking out that bitch. Y'all was so tough, man. Y'all would do something, man.
We're outnumbered. Shit.
Yeah, we outnumbered. But that lets you know, man, because that's the spirit of the truth, man. But that shows that we stronger than them. They know it. They know we gonna do whatever to survive. We gonna rip a nigga eye out. Nigga, we doing whatever. Nigga, biting niggas ears off, nose. Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh, no, what I want to say. That's where the animal is the most dangerous. Oh yeah, you back in the corner. You can't do nothing else but to go crazy. God. And that's what Jake is. Jake is the lion. Yeah. So you back the lion to a point where he really can't do anything but do some crazy shit that he had never thought he would do.
Hey, I noticed for real, like a lot of them Edomites cross the street when they see us on the corner.
Oh yeah, and they be looking
like way more than they used to.
Yeah, They cross the street right there at the corner by the bus stop, and then they go towards Tower City. They be looking up, looking like fuck though.
Again, today I was actually just looking. I was just observing. I was actually looking at the guys today, man. They can't even look me in the eye, man. The brother. I'm just looking today. I'm just looking at like just observing things. I'm looking at them, man. They just.
They spirit confounded, man.
Confounded. I wasn't even saying nothing. I'm looking like. Just looking at them,
Yeah, what they always do, man. You know what I'm saying? They always get Isaiah 48 and 22 to close out with. Because that's what these devils always do, man. They all like the one devil, he try to shake Taya head. And then he gonna start talking to the one thing on the side. We talking about trying to say that he's like, why do we have to be like this? Can we have this peace, man? Can we have peace, man? Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 48:22. It says, "There's no peace, saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, unto the wicked."
No peace, man. He didn't say it was gonna be 1% of peace. He didn't say it was gonna be motherfucking 0.5% peace, man. There ain't no peace to you goddamn devils, man. All right. And y'all that's when y'all want peace, when y'all know we about to start a war out this bitch. Well, peace, but there is no peace. Well, the Most High about to start this war out this bitch. That's when y'all want peace. Hey,
when we get included in Buddha, that's when we're like, all right, I quit. Hey, man, but like this movie called Hands of Stones. out. It's about the boxer out in Jake.
Hey, cause Usher in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah, but
His name,
but
Jake.
it's out in,
I know what it is.
is in Panama though.
Huh.
And I wasn't really too familiar with the Panama history. Oh, they go all up into that. They did Panamanians dirty, and they from the tribe of
Zebulon.
Zebulon, and I didn't know too much about it. I watched it yesterday. Man, that fucking pissed me off, man. They did them dirty. They took their shit, you know.
About the Panama Canal.
It's about the Panama Canal, man. And they murdered the so-called, leader. Yeah. Ain't no peace.
They did all our people scandalous.
Yeah, scandalous, man.
Yeah,
You know?
peace, man.
Ain't no peace, man.
Mm.
And the dude, the boxer dude who was the bout, he's like, he hated America with a fucking passion. He hated everything. He hated anything with a cracker. He hated him.
You said
Usher
was in that movie.
Usher called
Hands of Stones.
Hands of Stones.
He
Yeah.
playing Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah,
He was
Sugar Ray,
boxing.
yeah.
It was the one who I talk about was his competitor.
Oh,
The
Jake
one-
LaMotta.
Yeah, the one he was born against.
Yeah, yeah, man. You shouldn't. Yeah, America is devastated to these. See, here it is. We just live in America, so we don't know everything they're doing outside of America. These other places, man. They did all our nation dirty in these other places, man. They set up these embassies, man. Then the garrisons known as the scriptures, man. But yeah, all right. Yeah. So, what you got, something? Oh, so with that, we give our praise to God,
Yahweh,
and double honor to the apostles of great love, and salutations to the brothers that teach the truth and sincerity. Shalom, death to America.
Death to America.
Shalom.
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 That was